Hey, everybody, it's Connor, Keith, Ramsey, Paige, and Opie from the Mean Boys podcast.
Yo!
What's up, everyone? We got an extra special edition for you today. Ramsey, tell us what we're doing a little bit here.
We're doing another segment of your guys' favorite segment.
Motherfucker, both times you had to set up this show,
I'm a good broadcaster.
I do radio good.
We're doing another Now Is Not the Time for you guys.
And this turned into such a long thing, it's its own fucking episode. It's
yeah.
We thought this was going to be a segment in the this week's episode. It fucking exploded.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Every single time I do the show, this is what happens.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Well, at Harvell's, it ended up being a 20-minute epic with dick pictures and everything, and dick picture warnings.
Dick pictures.
Oh, yeah, dick pictures.
Dick Pictures is his dad's detective name. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Later
a
in the
call
episode.
forward. So please enjoy this very much. The Mean Boys podcast is brought to you by Don Carlos Taco Shop in La Jolla, California. That's right, folks. The finest Mexican food. You got fucking burritos and
Caught
shit.
Ramsey-itis.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
For the finest in La Jolla, California. Fuck, now I'm doing it.
The finest tacos in La Jolla, California.
Go to eataburrito.com for more information.
Folks.
Yeah.
Folks.
That's how you know he's good.
They got catering options
I'm
available,
going to San Diego
dude.
tomorrow. Can I stop by there?
You absolutely can.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You tell
And
them
when you
the
tell
Mean
them that
Boys.
you're from the Mean Boys, the guy that works there that doesn't know what this is will be like, what? Okay. Pay for your food. Also, by Studio Headphones.
Studio headphones, the finest in
Mexican
Swedish
food that you can buy in Sweden for your ears. Mexican, it's so good. It's like Mexican food for your ears, ladies and gentlemen. We're wearing the Regents. Those are the premium on-ear model. They got Bluetooth capability. How long is that motherfucking battery life, Keith? It's
Motherfucking
insane.
battery's been lasting forever. I've been listening to it for a week. Hasn't died yet.
Also, and if you're a Luddite like me and you don't like Bluetooth, they got this cord that goes with them that doesn't fucking tangle. You don't lose audio quality. It doesn't get the little sounds. It's a fucking great cord. I love it. They're comfortable. They're stylish. How good, Paige? Even I look kind of cool in these headphones. Am I wrong?
Laughing at that.
They do look good.
Yeah.
Sorry, on screen, Ramsey just translated Mean Boys to Chicos Malos.
I'll go in like, es chicos malos.
Yeah, the podcast. It's
That's the gang that killed his brother.
By the headphones.
Taco Monster by the headphones.
Get Taco Monster out of here right now.
Connor
Okay,
looks
goodbye.
cool.
That Paige is bleeding. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see
for
that.
a super long time, but
Yeah,
you
but
do look
if
cool.
if I put them on you, they'd look cool because you're like a cool person.
Yeah.
But me, it's just fucking
would
get
be
them. Mean Boys 15 is the promo code.
Yeah, get yourself a discount, get us a little bit of kickback, and listen like a ninja.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We actually just got a brand new iTunes review. I'm going to pull up right now. If you'd like to fucking leave us a review on iTunes, you should do that while I get that one up because it is a good one. Keith, tell them about the Patreon.
Yeah, go to patreon.com/meanboys. Donate. Get yourself access to some all-new audio bonus content every week. Also, you can get yourself some Mean Boys swag. This month we got the sticker pack going out.
We just did keychains last month. We got the St. Chad.
Yeah, we got the
rocking
St.
and rolling.
Chad sticker, the Space Godzilla. He Godzilla's in space, and also the Misfits logo.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can win a bunch of cool stuff. You can even get a chance to be on the show.
I translated Patreon to Spanish.
it's Patreon.
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 Patreon, amigos.
Yeah, and we're 75% of the way to our next goal. And when we hit that motherfucker, we're going to be doing 2 extra shows a month. We want to do the show twice a week at some point, but we're dying financially and physically. So please, anything you can give helps. And also, the iTunes review comes to us. It says, Classy Degenerates from Call Me Sergio. He writes, if 4chan was a podcast, but they did everything they could to keep the alt-right stuff to a minimum. I like that implies that they did everything they could. It's still not entirely working. Also, come to the live. Now is not the time. January 2nd at Harvell's. I made an Eventbrite. If you want to get on the free guest list, I'll have a link to that in the show notes. Fucking come see this whole fucking crazy show live. God knows what will have happened at that point. So, and Ramsey will have so much more time to create fake identities and troll foreigners on Craigslist. So if you don't want to see that, frankly, stop listening to my podcast. Thank God for dance translates to gracias.
Adios por bailar.
Gracias a Dios por bailar.
Well, thanks God for this episode. I think we're ready to kick this thing off, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Ramsey, thank you for putting this together. This was beautiful. Thanks to Ramsey and Paige for joining us.
I know.
Yeah, fuck, I've seen footage. This is the intro music.
Please enjoy.
I think we're doing a bunch of tags for a podcast people have not heard yet.
They're going to go and say, enjoy this week's episode. Thanks God for dance. This is, now is not the time. I can't.
And the Mean Boys are back with a special edition of Now Is Not the Time from Ramsey Badawi. We'll have more with JP in a moment. Ramsey, how about you tell us a little bit about what you've got?
First of all, we should also probably let people know we've got Paige, Weldon, and Opie sitting in with us for this one as well.
Hey.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? Good to see you. Good to talk to you. Good to talk to Good to talk. Good to talk to the Meme Boys again.
Can you do me a favor and say good to talk 3 more times?
Good to,
You know what I thought, Rams? I thought Rams is trying to stall for time while he thinks of a slam, but you're just being bad at broadcasting.
I'm a great broadcaster, and you know it.
I do, but not in that instance you weren't.
A
Good
really
to-
hurtful thing to say to Ramsey.
Thank you.
And I knew it was hurtful because Ramsey loves nothing if not broadcasting.
Broadcasting is what I live for.
Pop punk and AM radio.
For a man who broadcasts once every 7 months. I live for this.
Oh, we should say this is a special promotional edition of Now's Not the Time for Ramsey's live show coming to Harvell's in Long Beach, our old haunt for the live Meme Boys.
January 2nd.
January
January
2nd.
Come.
You should come out. Keith and I think will be there. Ramsey's got a fucking. He's got some shit planned that is absolutely out of this world. For as much as we like to talk crap about him, so it's going to be a tremendous night. Meme Boys, save the date.
It'll be fun. Please come. We'll do more of this live.
Yeah. And do you want to, Freddie, we've got some newer listeners. Do you want to kind of explain what Now Is Not the Time
Now
is?
is Not the Time, folks, is a segment that I came up with where I highlight the best of the absolute worst that is posted online in the wake of a tragedy. You know, sometimes it's malicious, sometimes it's just bad timing.
Yeah.
Like-
And what's funny is when we started doing the segment, every time a tragedy would happen, every month or two, they'd be like, "Oh, you got to do it now. It's not the time." Now it's just like people don't. You can't keep up.
Yeah.
Now I can do a full show every week. That's,
you could, yeah.
That's
Man,
the plan.
You could do this daily, my
I
friend.
really can. What we had a fun week this week. There was an earthquake in Iran. Here's the first post that I found that I thought was fun. This was posted by ZSA Mortgages. It says, "Our hearts and thoughts and prayers are with all of those who are affected." That's the wrong one. By the devastation of the earthquake. Here's why I think this is funny, because I don't know. There's something funny to me about a mortgage company posting immediately after everybody lost their homes. Like it would be the equivalent of Chase Bank posting after like an economy collapses. You know, like Chase Bank posted the following: "Sorry about the collapse of the Belarusian ruble. Our hearts are with all of the people who don't have money anymore." 2:48 p.m. May 6, 2015.
Shout out to the Belarusian people.
The Belarusian ruble is the funniest
currency,
of all
I think.
currencies available.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy, Home Depot wishes a speedy recovery to Puerto Rico.
Exactly.
You know,
Have you guys seen any of the posts for the earthquake?
No.
I haven't
Not
seen
really,
much about the
no.
earthquake. It kind of got buried in other
In
stuff.
the rubble of the earthquake.
What's up?
In the
rubble
yeah,
of the
that's-
earthquake. Yeah, I was going to say Rape Week, but I was like, that sounds harsh.
Probably more of a rape month.
Rape.
I've been.
By the way, the Discovery Channel dropped the ball on that one. I don't know if you're going to cover that at all, but I feel like it bears addressing.
It is a big part of nature.
Sure.
Paige Weldon narrates Planet Earth. Oh no! Again?
Yikes.
Like I know you got to make more hippos, but geez, dude,
That ape looks so sad.
let's get her wet first.
So, as you guys can ascertain, I've been spending the last 24 hours searching through Twitter, and there are a lot of meme things that are being said about Muslim people right now. Here's one from Quinn Dexter, who wrote, "Yay, earthquake in Iran and Iraq. Lots of Muslims gone. I hope. Less migrants and terrorists. $D." And I mean,
That's not even a proper emoji.
it's not even right. People are just posting our prayers go out to the people of Iraq and Iran, especially the children, but I will not contribute my offering of a donation to the people of Iran unless they stop the hatred of America. And it's just like it goes on and on and on, and these people will not.
Wow.
Oh, this is I don't know who.
Gravel Monk sounds like it would be like a really shitty 1990s cartoon.
No, that's a Wu-Tang song that got cut from Wu-Tang Forever.
Yeah, this is a tweet from at @RamsBad. I wonder who that could be. What does that say again?
I thought that was real. I didn't even see who wrote it.
It says, "Hell yeah, go earthquake, get those gravel monks."
Here's how you know Ramsey's a great employee. He spends most of his time making fake Facebook status that Opie posts and then texting them to me.
Just to cut that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I spent all my time incriminating people I know.
Gravel Monk sounds like a low-level D&D class.
Oh yeah, dude, that's like your first quest. I got some gravel monks in the backyard.
Working my way
I'll
to
give
Concrete Paladin.
I'll give you a couple bronze.
I
This
like
is upsetting to
it-
me.
I like it. Look, you know what's funny?
Paige comes over, wants to go to bed.
Stop talking.
Come on, do this radio
We
show.
have to talk about D&D right now.
The funny thing is I didn't even use like a fake Twitter generator. I tweeted this and then deleted it. This is out. This was live for a few moments.
This screenshot is on many people's phones.
Absolutely. Alex
Did you
Hanna.
see what?
Alex Hanna scrolled through this and was like,
He
what?
texted it to Noah Findling. He was like, "Did you see this?"
Yeah, no, one time I tweeted something and I deleted it after because I decided it wasn't funny. Ramsey screen caps it, DMs me, give me $10,000 or your career gets it. Just the kind of good friend we're dealing with here.
Next tweet, we have Azerbaijan offers assistance to Iran after earthquake. Iranian envoy. I thought that this was unnecessary.
To hashtag assistance.
It's all the assistance, but mainly I just don't care what the second Harry Potter movie has to say
Oh boy.
about the earthquake. I don't care. That was for two people. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie.
It's also the third one. Yeah.
That's the first thought I had. I was like, it's actually the third.
I've never seen a Harry Potter movie, but me and Paige were talking about this recently, how much we hate when people do Harry Potter bits. Because everyone's
There's
bit about...
no new Tate.
There's no new... Everyone's bit is always like...
Also, who cares?
I agree. They're always like, oh, I was reading Harry Potter. You ever noticed that the Snickerpooks, they're black people? Who? I don't care.
Wait, what take are you getting on Harry Potter?
I know what the what are they called? Hufflepuffs?
Dementors? What do you...
Who's the
Hufflepuffs
black
are pretty
people?
cool.
Who's the Jews?
Of Harry... the goblins that do the money.
Oh.
The goblins are the Jews, which
And,
not a lot of
you mean
salvation there.
the Mudbloods.
The Mudbloods?
Yeah, those are the black people. I feel like.
The Hufflepuffs is funny.
mud-
Well, Opie got called that driving to
I
a
don't wanna
college
get
gig
I don't want to
recently.
get into this,
No,
but that's not correct.
It's not.
Oh,
I don't
who
know.
hates Harry Potter bits now? Or are you punching this one up?
I love Harry Potter. I just don't like Harry Potter bits.
or the Mudbloods. then?
Mudblood is like a derogatory term for someone who is like born of like a magic person and a non-magic.
It's more like it's like a magic.
No, that
mulatto.
you're thinking
it's a
of you're
mulatto.
actually incorrect. You're thinking of Half-Blood, like Half-Blood Prince,
no,
which is what it's
mudblood.
like.
Mudblood is the derogatory form.
Yeah, Half-Blood is
Oh, okay.
yeah.
more proper.
Well, just let me mansplain dragons to this bitch, would you? Sorry.
On to more On to more
Jesus Christ.
Fuck are we doing?
I'm sorry, Paige.
That's fine.
On to more pressing issues.
Sure, yeah.
Actually, before we move on, there are some supportive Facebook posts that I found to be more offensive than the mean ones. Here's something written by Deanne Carroll. I am sad for Iran. This am, comma. Don't let the gov stance fool you about these people. I have met Iranians, parentheses Persians, and found them to be intelligent beyond measure, creative and loving people. A lot of periods. I hate the ones impacted, especially the children who have nothing in anything. Why spend time calling them intelligent? Doesn't that feel weird to be like, they're so
Beyond the
smart?
measure of my forceps that I use.
They're intelligent, creative, and loving. Yeah, it does sound like she's describing like a particularly smart dog.
Yeah, she
Like-
talks about
Yeah.
Iranians the way I talk about pigs, where I'm like, they're cute.
Yeah.
Let's not eat them. They're fucking.
She's
they're
spinning this in
dumb.
a spider web over a
Yeah.
bunch of dead Iranian children. Some terrific kid.
Folks, let's get to the more pressing issue. Louis C.K.
Oh
Let's talk about
shit!
it. It's
Oh,
very.
I shudder.
If you guys have not heard, Louis C.K.
happened?
Was accused, still innocent, I believe, of sexually harassing 5 women.
I just don't believe him. You know?
I don't
he
believe
says
him.
it happened, and I don't.
Oh my god, what a liar!
You can't trust him. He's a rapist.
This happened
It's
last.
like a weird sexual assault, Mr. Mixelpix.
This happened last Wednesday, November 9th. As of 25 minutes ago, ISIS has claimed responsibility. They posted a post on Facebook. It says, "Until America leaves the Levant, we will keep exposing your American comedy writing women to the red penis of Louis." Hashtag Hillary for prison.
Wow. 801 people like that.
801 people. I was the first. 801st.
I will expose you to the red penis. Does sound like a Muslim curse. It does. You will feel the red penis.
A pox of red penises on your family.
The crimson dong to your people.
I would love to see if you commented under here first.
I like a world where 800 people like, but no one comments.
No one had.
That's a good ratio,
They were like,
Isis.
I have nothing to add.
No tags.
I can't believe that
Great
page hasn't
piece.
been taken
Airtight.
down yet. That's shocking.
This is the perfect status.
I was on Craigslist. I was on.
Has everything.
I was racking my brain. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I gotta find. I'm so upset about this Louis thing. So I went on to.
Yeah. Yes, Ramsey, you were torn up.
I went on.
You were chewed up, if I may.
Thank you. I went on to Craigslist and I searched Louis C.K. and I found this ad. It said large number of various spelled with an E, VERIOUS DVDs, all with booklets in excellent condition. And you can see right over here, I highlighted that's Louis C.K.
Okay.
There's a House of Cards. There's a lot of good ones here. So I figured, what else was I going to do?
Cards.
I can't imagine why they're trying to get rid of these.
This guy also looks like he's selling screener copies, which is crazy
He
illegal.
is. Absolutely. So I decided I'd give him a call. Let's take a listen to that phone call.
Oh, God. Ramsey has phone.
The House of Cards and Louis C.K. DVD. Hi, I'm about I saw you were selling the House of Cards and Louis C.K. DVD.
Did you have some DVDs? Stop by, I'll bring out everything, you will check it out.
Do you still have? I'm looking for two specific ones. Can you tell me if you still have them?
Yes, we do.
You for sure have them? Louis C.K.
For sure, yes.
House of Cards? Yeah. Okay, those are collectors.
Are they
now.
mentioned in the advertising? If they are mentioned in the advertising, that we do have them.
Yeah, they are. Do you know, Louis, they're both collectors now. You know that?
I have no clue, to be honest.
Oh, boy. You know, Kevin Spacey, Louis C.K., they're going to be gone soon. These
Most
guys.
probably, yes.
Yeah, these guys, I'm telling you, man, maybe if I was you, I wouldn't even sell them. They're collector's items, to be honest with you. They don't have much of a career left.
Yes, most probably they don't.
Did you hear about them?
Yes.
Yeah, it's real unfortunate what happened, huh? I don't know what happened to society, man. They got weird.
They
Right?
sure did. They sure did, yes.
I don't know what happened. You know, back when I was a kid, none of this it was all fine. You know, you call the police.
I'm sorry, we are in business, and I have a couple of customers waiting for me.
It's like everything is rape now. You know?
Hello?
What happened to men just being men? Do you remember those
Yes.
days?
I sure do.
How old are you?
I'm 50.
Yeah, so you remember those days. Yeah.
What accent does this man have?
These days, everybody, it seems like you take out your wiener in front of somebody and all of a sudden they want to arrest you.
You know,
It's crazy. You still there?
have the DVDs. If you decide to stop by, stop by. We are a business, and I have a customer waiting for me if you don't
Oh,
mind.
I'm sorry. This is a business.
That's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
That's okay. I'll take you later,
I'm
sir.
so sorry. What was the address?
Not a problem. Southwest Finnegan.
Coming over.
So I just feel like
Ramsey.
this dude was also trying to jerk off in front of a woman.
One thing I love about this guy is he stayed on the phone with you for so long. How badly does he need your $16?
It also took me like a minute and a half to prove that this wasn't just you doing two voices.
Did you hear how he would pause and then he would
It sure does, buddy.
he would jump in?
I love that he was trying to like politely get off the phone. He's like, "I'm so sorry. I have customers."
Yes,
Dude.
men being men, take your wiener out. Okay,
He knows
I have
he's
business.
not going to sell anything to you.
As soon as I picked up on his weakness, I just went in for it. I was like, he's not getting off the phone with me.
Oh, dude, this. I don't know what accent. It changed so. When he said 50, like he sounded like a fucking uncomfortable vampire.
I do feel like that pause was him putting you on speakerphone.
I hope so. I hope there was other people in there.
Yeah, this guy is telling his friends about this call, just like you are. For different reasons.
Oh my God, how beautiful.
Before we move on, guys, I'd like to give out the first ever Paula Poundstone Award for this is a new tradition we're going to be doing here.
Oh, we gotta have a jingle for this. We'll
make
figure
one
that
up.
out.
For those, I was explaining to Connor, Opie, I don't know if I've told you about this. The Paula Poundstone Award is something I'm giving out to people who basically they are having a bad week. They're and their bad news story is blown out of the water by somebody else's bad news story.
Okay.
It's named after Paula Poundstone because in 2001 she was charged with child molestation.
Oh boy!
And then 9/11 happened. And I highlighted.
And luckily, those kids were driving the planes.
I highlighted the date. Paula Poundstone. I put up an article here from LA Times. Paula Poundstone's plea deal ends child abuse case on September 13th, 2001. The terrorists weren't even legally dead at that point. And
Wow.
she pleaded no contest.
Alive people still pulled out of the wreckage, and Paula Poundstone is skipping out of the courthouse.
She pleaded no contest, which means she does not contest to the charges. She did it, but she's not pleading guilty. That's what she did. She got away with it. I feel like it's important this week for us to recognize who's getting the first poly. It's going to be Steven Seagal, baby.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you guys see Steven Seagal? Did you? I told you about.
I read some of this.
Steven Seagal was accused of sexual harassment by Portia de Rossi, who wrote to him. She wrote on Twitter. She wrote, this was in the morning of
This
November
is
8th.
over 140 characters.
Yeah. She wrote this on the morning of the night of November 8th, which is Tuesday. The next day, the Louis C.K. news broke, and nobody gave a shit about it. But she wrote, my final audition for Steven Seagal movie took place in his office. He told me how important it was to have chemistry off screen as he sat me down and unzipped his leather pants.
Oh, leather pants.
I ran out and called my agent. Unfazed, she replied, well, I didn't know if he was your type. Here's how I know she's telling the truth. Connor picked up on it, unzipped his leather pants. There's no way this man did not have leather pants on at all times.
Yeah.
Casually.
He wears leather pants like under his pajamas.
He swims in leather pants,
I agree.
Steven Seagal, in the Crystal Cove.
So congratulations, you got our first poly, Steven Seagal. And
It's weird that it was a female agent.
You know, that's what I think is interesting.
I thought you would have wanted to fuck Steven Seagal.
Oh, I thought you were just like, they let ladies be agents now?
No, just that she'd be like, oh, I thought you wanted to fuck him for the movie.
So,
Come on. I need this money, you dumb bitch.
If only I knew a
Her
single
mother.
Steven Seagal movie, I could have taken that riff over the top, but I racked the Rolodex. Nothing.
don't know one Steven Seagal movie either.
Under Siege.
Oh, that's
Under
yeah.
Siege
2,
2.
Under Siege 3.
Presumably.
Yeah.
God, I can't think of any more. He's
He
so
does that
terrible.
show where he's the cop.
Oh, yeah, where he's legitimately a cop.
He's
and he
a
just comes
legitimate cop.
fucking stumble bumbling through New Orleans with his dumb ponytail to beat up meth heads.
He's a cop. This man is
Yeah.
a law enforcement officer. Congratulations, Steven Seagal. Congratulations. I know a lot of the Mean Boys fans are going to be wondering what I'm doing on Craigslist this time. Here's the thing. It was tough because I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Tehran Craigslist. I thought to myself, look, there's an earthquake in Iran. Let's go fuck with some people who live in Iran. See who's trying to get their dick sucked out there.
I can't imagine there's an active Craigslist sex scene in Tehran.
Here's my
The screen just is my foiled fishing attempts.
I feel like Craigslist in Iran is just outside. You just go.
Look at it. Here's the Craigslist. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Iraq Craigslist because it was on the border. Jobs, nothing.
Oh, wow.
Artist section. Oh no, this is the free stuff section. Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Artist section. Nothing. So I went to Tehran's. Could not find any more luck in Tehran's. But I did find, I was looking into their for sale section, and they did have something that really caught my eye. In the for sale section of the Tehran Craigslist, a good kidney.
Oh, what? What? Shut up.
A kidney in the Tehran section of Craigslist. Here is the ad. Good kidney, 44 years old, in excellent condition, AB blood type, starting bid $50,000. Here's the thing. I had to come up with a plan. I was like, look, if I'm going to message this guy, this is my one shot. I need to create another Google account because I can't use big ass Ram Dog. He's not going to believe that's an
Well, that
Iranian
video has
guy.
nearly 2,000 views. Everyone knows.
Exactly.
It's burnt. It's exposed.
Here are the rules.
You can't do Borat 2, you know?
Here are the rules of my new identity. I need to have an Iranian name. 1. 2, I need to have a need for a new kidney. These are the end of the rules for my new identity.
Very fair. Okay, I'm with you.
So
You don't even need a new kidney. You can just need a spare kidney.
well, I'll tell you the bit that I was gonna do with this man. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
I tried to create a new Google account. I couldn't. It wouldn't work with my phone number, so I borrowed Keith Carey's phone number.
Yeah, could not be less stoked that happened now. Now this has been used in conjunction with international organ dealers.
This is not a Hammond B3, by the way. This filters alcohol.
I took Keith Carey's phone number. I Googled my own name. And I took a picture of a different man who came up, and I created a new identity. His name is Farhad. His name is Farhad Hirbad Ardashir Jahan Shah.
Oh my god.
Read his email. The full name.
Read his email.
His email is B.A.R.D Shard Dashir Hirshan Shah at gmail.com.
I can't believe you resisted the urge to just add a 69 at the end of all of that.
I'm surprised that was.
I ran out of characters. I tried.
Oh, you didn't get the last H.
I tried. Yeah, I couldn't get the H. So I emailed. I created him. I wrote him an email. I wrote, "Greetings."
Just look how fucking long that shit is. It's like a 48-letter name.
Just imagine going to Valvoline. Like, would you like to sign up for the rewards? Okay, F. A.
You have several more pens.
That's more than a Wi-Fi default router password.
The subject for the email is R.E. Good Kidney. I wrote him greetings, comma, because I've noticed foreign people use commas a lot. I'm not sure why.
They're
wrote
luxurious in their country.
I think they just have dirty thumbs and they can't hit the period on the iPhone. Keeps fucking up the screen.
I wrote greetings. I am in contact to you about your advertisement posted to Craigslist regarding your kidney for sale. I would like to purchase it, comma, not for me, but for my father-in-law. I have some questions to ask before move forward. 1, are you drink alcohol? 2, do you play sports? 3, how much kilo do you weigh? 4, are you boy? 5, are you use drugs? 6, how old are you? 7, are you travel to Iran if I pay? 8, are you American? I look forward to hear back from you. Thanks. And I just signed it F. My plan was I wanted to get him to respond to me, and I was going to make him think that I just wanted to purchase his kidney to have it. Like I wanted to give it to my father-in-law as a gift so he could play it with an American's kidney.
Yeah.
Are you boy?
No response back from him. I heard nothing.
Oh, okay. Thank you for Googling this clip art to fill the void of a funny comedy bit.
So I was befuddled. I was like, I have this identity. What am I going to do with it? I was searching through Facebook, and I saw all of these all these posts where people thought that the earthquake wasn't real.
Okay.
They wrote things like, wonder if it's real and really a nuclear bomb. Earthquake or bombs under the infrastructure? Very serious allegations are beginning to surface from the Middle East that the massive magnitude, quote, earthquake, which struck, I didn't want to read the rest. People think it's a bomb.
Yeah.
So I thought, what could I do?
Get the fuck out of your house.
What could I? I decided I was going to take on a new persona.
Here's the best part about this emoji. Whenever the World Star Hip Hop shares some troubling world news, like North Korea detonates nuclear test, they put this one afterward. Like, what do you guys think?
It's so funny.
Yeah.
So I decided, I was like, look, I have the name. Why not try to convince people that I'm a civil engineer from Iran who knows something about a bomb that was detonated in Iran.
Oh, fuck.
So I changed I created a Facebook page. I created a Twitter profile.
Oh my god.
For Farhood Hirbad Ardashir Jahan Shah.
Did you buy followers?
No, this is my old Twitter account for This Wild Life.
Which for the listeners is the pop punk band that Ramsey quit before they made money.
Before they became trillionaires.
Why don't you use that account? You have 13.5.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
It's
Also, I need you to read that bio right now, Ramsey.
His bio says, I am civil engineer. It says, I am civil engineer for Iran. I host podcast. Thanks for dance.
No. Thanks God for dance.
Thanks God for dance. Please donate to Earthquake.
You should have put the homepage of Comedian Earthquake.
Well, here's the thing. I got worried that people would fact check the story, so I went and created a SoundCloud for Thanks God for Dance with your host, Farhad. Do you guys want to hear the SoundCloud?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
How dare you? Of course I do.
Here's the track that I have listed as episode 4 for Thanks God for Dance with your host Farhad. Oh, I hit up my graphic designer at my work and I had him design me this cool Thanks
He should be fired.
Yeah, which just looks like, okay, I didn't do anything in this presentation for English Clash. I better learn how funky fonts work.
Let's listen to episode 1.
It's another exclusive, only from DJ J.
Paige looks so troubled right now.
Is if I ever do start a morning news show in the Middle East, this is going to be the song we all come out to.
Oh, for sure.
What song is this?
I just Googled Iranian dance music as the first thing that came up.
What is it, just an hour of this song?
I can't get enough of his picture. I really can't.
No, yeah.
It's really nice.
It's too good. This is Ramsey Badawi, the oncologist from Sacramento.
Oh, what a great day for him this is.
Oh, man.
Sure glad this is going out on my RSS feed where I'm legally accountable for any repercussions.
By the
Thanks
way,
God for liability laws.
Who is this muscled Arabic man?
How long is this theme
I don't know why I Googled.
Well, did you actually record any audio, or did you just enough to where you click on it, you're like, okay, I guess this is real. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Exactly.
Very good.
I'm disappointed.
I know. No,
I thought you had done a whole hour-long episode of Thanks God for Dance, and I was about to shit my pants.
Thanks God for Dance is my favorite.
No, Ramsey, this ends with you taking a morning radio gig in Iran, just being like, I'm 8 levels too deep in this fucking bit. No kidneys have appeared. This is troublesome.
So I started messaging people that I was just chatting up some nice people. By the way, my Facebook page was blowing the fuck up. I was getting like literally 120 ads overnight. So many people were adding me because all my statuses were like, thanks God I'm okay from the earthquake. Listen to my podcast. Thanks God for Dance.
I like that your fake accounts are even opportunistic self-promoters.
It was so funny.
In an alternate reality, you're still a doob.
People were messaging me, talking to me. I finally got hold of this one guy, and I started talking to him, and I was really excited. Things were going great between him and I, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Facebook completely blocked my account.
Oh.
They blocked everything. The only thing I had was a screenshot that I sent to Paige in a conversation. I'll show you guys a little bit of the conversation. It's really funny.
Yeah.
I hit him up and I said, listen, I have some information that you might want to be
Who is this
interested
guy?
in. He's the guy I talked to. I searched Iran bomb earthquake, and he was the first one coming
So
up.
he's just some chode posting about it.
Who's posting about it, who later informed me in our conversation that he is an avid exposer of corrupt government.
Oh, no.
I said, I sent him a message. I said, I have some documentation I can send. He said, please do. I said, to prove the building codes and some photos that show where I believe the bomb went off. He gave me a thumbs up. I said, you American? He said, no, I'm English and an avid exposer of the corrupt government. I wrote, I have a son in England. He at Imperial College.
For the listener, that is a photo of two Arab men making out.
I wrote, hear him and his classmate.
But they're not just making out. They're like just
Like,
gently
they're-
touching tongues.
They do.
Gayer than making out for sure.
Yeah.
This guy's wearing pajamas?
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
do- yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I do have that shirt, I think. I'll put it on after this.
Oh, so
This
you're also
one
the
on
gay
left?
hamburger?
Yeah.
Well, I was doing this at work, and a guy walked
You
by
were
and was
licking a
like,
man's tongue at work?
You're the turd burglar? Is that
I was Googling gay Arab men kissing. It was this is on my
It's not what it looks like. It's for an international hoax.
it's for a crime, probably.
But the guy, it was worth. The guy walked by and was like, "Is that you?" No, it's right.
That's a little,
It's for Thanks God Night for Dance.
that's a little racist. Probably. Is that you? Those guys don't look like you, really.
I just love that you're like, no, it's not me. It's just two other dudes kissing.
It's for something somehow stupider.
The plan that I was going to do with him was I was basically going to keep sending him information, but then also accidentally slip in pictures of my podcast and my son being gay and me not knowing that my son's gay. This is him and his classmate is what I was going to keep saying to him.
You got narked
It
out.
says
Oh, I like
here
that-
They do prank.
Yeah, I said, hear him and his classmate. They do prank.
It's a pretty good
They look
prank.
so they look so happy.
They do. They do.
Yeah, like I've never been that passionate about anything.
Yeah.
They also look very similar to the point that it's kind of creepy.
You guys want to look at the picture while listening to the song?
Yes.
It fits perfectly.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, man, love wins.
So I was unfortunately foiled, but feel free to follow Farhad on Twitter. He's still up. Give him a follow.
Oh my
We'll
God.
link him. So I came up with another idea, an alternative solution. I figured here's what we can do. We'll figure out. I didn't finish this slide. We'll figure out who said it.
Nice.
My father or a shitty Facebook comment. Do you guys want to play along? You guys want to play? You guys are a game for this?
Of course.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
So basically, I went over all the top issues with my father throughout the week, and you guys have to figure out who said it, my dad, or I'm sorry, a Facebook commenter or my father.
Is this your father?
This is my father.
This man in the pork pie hat racking a shotgun?
Yeah, my mom made me take the hat.
The fedora, yeah.
That's the hat my mom made me take.
Ramsey, with all the stories you've told me about your father and then just this smiling face, it's very confusing.
He's
Your dad-
hilarious. I love my father so much.
He looks like a detective trying to like pin 9/11 on the Jews.
You sound like you've been cheating. This game, sir.
Oh my fuck.
All right, guys, just to set
You
us
do this the easy way or the jihad way.
Just to set the game up properly, I figured I'm going to throw you guys a quick, easy one. Let's see.
Okay.
Hold on.
Dubai indemnity.
Who said it? Where the heck is it? Who said it? Was this a Facebook? Was this a Facebook comment? Sorry, I'm trying
Nice
to solve.
vamping, Rams.
I know. Facebook comment or my father? Who said it? What is a pupcast?
Ooh.
That would be your father.
Definitely your
Yeah,
dad.
that would definitely be my father. Let's take a listen.
Okay, Dad. Answer in English. I have questions that I would like to ask you for my podcast. Okay. Is that okay?
What's the podcast you are talking about?
A podcast is an internet. It's an internet radio show.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think Pupcast is the podcast those gay Arab kids are on.
How is Pupcast not something that Paige does?
All right, let's start with number one. Roy Moore tries to molest someone underage. He should be shot in the street. Is that a Facebook comment or is that my father?
That's a Facebook comment. Your dad is way down with that shit.
By the way, I want to say something. I had to
Your
because
dad was like, kill Ray Moore, then kill kid.
I had to. What's the word I'm looking for? I fucked with some of the quotes because my father's accent would give it away.
You Arabed them up a bit.
So I Arabed them up a little bit. I lopped them
Can I
off.
ask a question?
Go for it.
So are all these from the same phone call with him?
Yes, same
and
phone
did you
call.
like give him background on what you
Nope.
were going to talk? So anything that we're talking about came up like organically.
I said, "Hey, Dad, I have questions for you."
So you asked him.
Yeah, we heard with the little
Like
intro.
interview style, so you could have
So
taken
you
it
like
anywhere.
asked him. Okay.
Yeah.
I still think this is
I
a
just
YouTube
wish I could
comment.
hear your
I think this is-
questions.
I think this is your father.
Yeah, I think it's
No, I think it's
I-
YouTube, a Facebook comment because your dad
I
is.
think it's your Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook.
Facebook.
I'm going Facebook.
You guys are correct. I mean, it's Twitter. You guys are correct. Ray Moore tries to molest someone underage. He should be shot in the street before we get the facts. If he is guilty, screw him. Kevin Spacey does it, and it's okay, but he was ashamed of his sexuality. What kind of logic is that? Here's what my father had to say about Roy Moore.
Oh, no.
Did you hear about the senator? His name is Roy Moore.
Yes, I heard about him.
What are your
The
thoughts?
one who's sexually tried to use. He does something bad with some lady working for him or something.
She was a young girl, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that she's black lady.
You heard a black lady say it?
Yeah, well, I heard in the news today, but she sounds like black.
Prove to me that's not Anakin's boss from Star Wars. That your dad is Watto. I heard it was black lady.
Yeah, you work in junkyard.
She sounds like black. I could not stop laughing when I heard him say that.
She sounds like black.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Next one. I am happy about the earthquake in Iran.
Your dad.
Your
That's your
dad.
pop.
That is your fucking dad, dude.
Isn't
That's
it? Okay. Let's hear it.
Did you hear about the earthquake in Iran today?
Yes,
What do you think about it?
I'm happy.
You're happy.
No context.
Yeah, you didn't say why?
He did leave some.
We know why.
There was a little bit in it, but I had to cut it out. Put it this way: if I have to cut it out, it's bad.
Oh wow!
It's bad.
Holy.
Can we all
Christ.
hear it after the podcast?
Yeah, we can listen to it for
Okay.
sure.
Fuck yeah.
Almost Raped by Steven Seagal is pretty damn funny.
Oh, your dad doesn't know who Steven Seagal is, so I'm going Facebook.
What do you know? His dad is the bad guy in every Steven Seagal movie. Steven Seagal kills 40 of his dad
I'm
and then
gonna go with
saves the
your dad.
I
president.
think that this one, what was the last one?
The last one was my dad.
I'm gonna go with your dad.
I'm gonna say your dad.
I'm going Facebook.
Oh God, I'm gonna go. I think this is a fake out, and it's gonna be your dad.
Okay, let's find out what my dad thinks about Steven Seagal.
Do you like Steven Seagal? He's okay. I mean, I don't care for whether he's, I watch his movies once in a while.
I watch his movies. What? That's shocking to me.
No, that was Brother Love or Mr. K. Monroe. Almost Raped by Steven Seagal is pretty damn funny in context, though. Good laugh. Good job. Good tweet.
Cool. Thanks for contributing, brother love.
Good tweet.
Ooh.
Good tweet.
Right. Oh, dude, that picture of your dad is fucking solid gold, my
It's
dude.
really, I love it.
The
so
darkness, the poor lighting adds a lot
Yeah, he's
to
just
it.
like a silhouette.
And the fedora.
much. I love it with all my heart. The earthquake in Iran is punishment from God.
Is both an option?
I'll accept both.
There's no way someone didn't write this on Facebook. Let's say that.
I'm gonna say Facebook.
That's your pops. That's your pops.
Facebook.
Everybody's got their answer?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
guys all win because it's everybody.
Why do you think there was an earthquake in Iran? Because God wants to. I think He wants to just to punish them. The Iranians? Yes, the Iranians and the Syrians, the government of Syria and Hezbollah, كلهم هذول, these are bastards. Oh, really? Yes. What do you?
He just started speaking Arabic halfway through it.
Ramsey, I love that. Like, this is your dad is going to be like your Kathy Griffin's mom, where you're toting her out for public. Your dad has his own line of like fucking Qurans that he.
This is the final one, and it's a good one. Fuck Khomeini and his boy dick sucking ass fucking.
If that's not your dad, I'm kicking you off your own show. That
Yeah.
is too good to not be your dad.
This is too hard.
Oh, it's your dad.
That's my dad.
That's your dad.
Facebook.
Who's Kumani?
He's the Ayatollah.
He used to
of
host the
Iran.
Meltdown, right?
Not this
Kumani-
week, Keith. Come on.
What? Shut up.
Khomeini is the Ayatollah of Iran. You guys, all of you have been faked out. It was on our Paige was the correct one. Oh no, I don't have it. The correct one. It was a Facebook one, but I do have my dad's message on Khomeini. I would like to play it for
I'm
you
really
guys.
excited that I won that.
You
last
did win
round.
that last one.
You had a bold move.
What do you think about the Ayatollah Khomeini? He's a Jew.
That's so much worse.
Ramsey, we're bringing the soundboard back just so we can play that. He's a Jew.
It's too good. It's too good.
I want you to like.
Play that one more time.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Ayatollah Khomeini? He's a Jew.
I want you to mix that into the theme song from Thank God's for Dance.
Oh no, like he's a jerk. He's a Jew. He's a Jew.
Guys, and of course, I'd like to. That's it for us for this segment. I do want to play a farewell message. I do want to play a farewell message from my father and myself on the Mean Boys podcast. Here it is. Let me turn this down. This did not work as well as I wanted.
Thank you, guys. That's good enough. Okay, Dad, thanks.
I'm not listening.
Take care. Let's see you sometime. Say, thanks for listening to the Mean Boys podcast. Just say, that's enough. Thank you, guys. That's good enough. Okay, Dad, thanks.
Refuse to give us the name drop.
Just say. Thank
Like we're trying to get him to do K-Rock bumps. Like, hey guys, this is Henry Rollins, and you.
Felt like you were tricking him.
Nah, he knew what was up.
Hello,
I
I am
told him.
Ramsey's dad. This is Rodney on the Rock. Rodney on the Dome of the Rock.
It should be Rodney on the steak. He's homosexual.
All right, guys, thanks for listening to the Mean Boys podcast. You guys have been so great today. Stick around. We got things going.
Ramsey, tell us about when's the live show?
Live show January 2nd.
Come out, guys.
Long Beach.
Come on, you want to see a fucking whole show of this? I know you do. Come see it.
Holy
Stick around
damn it.
for Thanks God for Rock right after this.
Fuck everything. Thanks God for dance.
Holy shit, dude.
This song is 42 minutes long.
One song.
It's probably just a mix.